8 people have been killed, including a policeman in Surat, in the violence that broke out over the Patel Kota agitation. 4 were killed in police firing. The army is now out in 3 more places: Surat, Rajkot and Mehsana. 5 army columns are out in parts of Ahmedabad, and curfew remains in force in 9 police station areas. Paramilitary forces have been called in to control violent mobs in Ahmedabad, Surat, Rajkot, Jamnagar and Mehsana. 9 trains have been cancelled, which includes the Rajdhani and Ashram Express from Ahmedabad to Delhi. 19 others have been partly cancelled, while 5 have been diverted. Schools are remain shut in Ahmedabad today, and schools and colleges remain closed in Surat as well. Well, let's take a look at this report sent to us this morning by Rohit.
Following deployment of army and also paramilitary forces and heavy deployment of local police in the affected area, normalcy seems to be returning to Ahmedabad. In fact, we're right now in Ghatlodia area. This is an area where officially the curfew is imposed, but as you can see, the police is not implementing the curfew strictly because the situation has there's been a marked improvement in the situation, and that's why the curfew has not been implemented strictly. Police believing that in the next few hours, perhaps there will be a review meeting on whether the curfew should be lifted. But yes, since yesterday night, overnight, hasn't been any major untoward incident. The death toll has remained at 8. Most of the deaths taking place on Tuesday evening following the detention of Hardik Patel and his subsequent release. But with the paramilitary forces and army coming in, the situation seems to be improving. Barring few incidents of arson in Surat and Palanpur, at least in Ahmedabad, situation has returned to normal. Some residents alleging in certain parts that there was police excesses, but the police maintaining that given that fact that some protesters had taken law into their own hands, and that's why they had to crack down. But overall, the situation in the state, particularly in Ahmedabad, the situation seems to be returning back to normal. But the paramilitary forces and the army will continue to be in place for some time before any decision is taken to withdraw them. But the Rapid Action Force personnel and paramilitary force, they'll continue to be stationed in the affected parts of the state. In Ahmedabad, with camera person Narpat Parmar, Rohit Ban for NDTV.
All right, so Rohit, they're reporting from Ahmedabad, where the situation seems to be normalizing. Now, the entire violence broke out after the Kota Rao by the Patel community on Tuesday night. Five army columns are out in parts of Ahmedabad, and curfew remains in force in 9 police stations there, and paramilitary forces have been called in to control violent mobs in Ahmedabad, Suraj, Rajkot, Vadodara and Mehsana. The entire issue broke out on Monday. Remember, on Tuesday was the massive rally by the Patel community led by Hardik Patel, in which they were demanding quotas in government institutions as well as educational institutions. Then Tuesday evening, after Hardik Patel said they would sit on a dharna in those grounds in Ahmedabad, the police came to detain him, and it was after that detention, it was a brief detention, but by then the news had spread and violence and rioting broke out overnight in parts of Ahmedabad and Surat as well as in other towns. And you can see the arson and the stone throwing that took place. And Wednesday saw an uneasy calm with stray incidents of violence as well, and the army being called in. Well, let's go across to Tejas Mehta now, who joins us from Surat. And Tejas, so what is the situation in Surat now? There have been stray incidents since yesterday.
Well, at this point of time, it's certainly an uneasy calm, which was in fact yesterday morning too. But as the day progressed yesterday, we saw a complete turn of events. There was no police on the ground, and the angry mobsters were, of course, on the rampage. You can see, down this road in Surat, that there is some sense of normalcy. Auto rickshaws plying, people trying to resume work as soon as possible. But of course, last night, there were some incidents of violence. The police had to once again resort to tear gas shelling because the crowds were constantly coming near the Varacha police station, which has been one of the targets of these protesters. Also in another area where in the same area which has got 4 police chowkis, smaller police officers 3 of them were burnt yesterday itself, and last night the fourth one, the last one, was also burnt down. So these were the incidents which took place last night. Of course, there was one more death which took place, and that of the police constable who was injured the first night itself on the head. He received a very serious injury. He was rushed to the ICU here in Surat in a hospital, but he succumbed to his injuries last night. So the death toll overall in Gujarat has gone up to 8, and dozens and dozens of people, especially the police, have been injured. Now you speak to the Patidar community, and they are insisting that the Patel, the Patel brothers are not really involved in this sort of violence, and are not part of the mobs. They are saying it's other castes who have come forward to protest against what is happening, against their demand of a reservation, and also antisocial elements, which also the police has confirmed that antisocial elements have been taking advantage of the situation and indulging in random looting and arson in various parts of Surat and Gujarat. But now, since the RAF, the Rapid Action Force, came in yesterday, because the police was initially not even on the ground, they came in the afternoon and things improved them. But ever since the RAF has come in, some sort of confidence-building measures will be taken, flag marches, trying to evoke some sense of peace and calm in this disturbed city of Surat, which of course locals here insist. After the 2002 riots, they've never seen even the smallest incident here. Remember, this is a diamond hub of Gujarat, of India rather. This is also the textile capital of Gujarat, and therefore a lot of industry and commerce really is generated from this area. Already there is a sense that there was a recession, a slowdown, especially in the textile and diamond industries, and people didn't have much work. Many are saying this is an expression of their anger because of the economic situation also. So many various factors coming in, but today, this morning, a sense of calm prevails here in Surat.